Yeah, I have tattoos on my eyelids. Yeah, I have tattoos on my lip. I have tattoos everywhere you can think of. My ribs, my stomach. This was the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. It felt like the needle was coming through my hand. It was tattooing my bones. And I was... I can't explain the pain I was in. Sat through. As soon as I did the first line, I was like, I want to stop. But I couldn't because then I just walked around with this line on my hand. Anyways, I got the world in the palm of my hands, man. This one, man, I got this in rehab. It's also another Baha'i scripture. It's the greatest prison is the prison of self. And I just basically got as if I'm in prison on my own self, on my belly. So it's kind of funny because I take off my shirt and people just think I'm like an ex-con, you know what I mean? But it's just, there's so much more to it. This one was a saying we had in rehab, one's too much, 1,000's not enough. Basically, it's talking about when you're an addict, you know, if you have one of something, it'll be too much because once you have it, 1,000 won't satisfy that hunger. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Every year that I'm sober, man, I just put a line in my hand. So I'm hoping to fill this whole hand up. Actually, I'm not hoping. I know I'm gonna fill my whole hand up. One day, I came home from work, I remember, and I was feeling really, really disheartened because I hadn't achieved and reached the standards that I was seeing all around me at the barbershop, you know? Being an apprentice amateur, I was hungry, man. I was really hungry to be better and better and better. But rather than looking at the whole process as like a fun journey, I was looking at it as, why am I not there yet? Why am I not there yet? So sometimes I come home from work feeling really sad and disheartened and wanting to give up. But then I'm just like, man, I can't give up now. Like I've come so far in such a short amount of time. So not only do I not want to give up, and I wrote in big fat letters, I also incorporated slow, day by day. So my talent and my craft will get better and better slowly, of course. And each day, man, in itself, that's also an awesome philosophy for, you know, coming back from my drug addiction. You know, you gotta take every day as its own day. You know, you can't just look at yourself as, how am I going to take another week sober? It's like, how am I going to last these next 24 hours sober? And now, you know, when I wake up from my bed and I stare at that thing, first thing I get to see is don't give up, man. Because slow, day by day, you will be living that barber life. That's basically it, man. Now I've got to get ready to hit the streets, baby. What I'm doing on the streets now is my way of giving back. It's my way of repaying my gratitude for being sober and healthy again. I remember the days of when I used to just hate myself and not even look in the mirror without crying because I would just be so disgusted at who I was. And I find that like embedded within a lot of my street clients. They feel so ashamed of who they are.
My name is Bullet, and my first time to get a haircut on the street. And thank you so much, fellas. I really appreciate it. He's a good fella. I can't wait for me to look after in the mirror because I don't look after myself in the mirror.
They need actual human contact. They need some stimulus to help engage them in some form of intimacy with a human being that actually cares for them.
Some African people, they think that white people are bad. I don't like that, you know?
So you're saying God doesn't see any color or difference?
No.
Exactly. Cool. You know, I believe that too.
Because I read Bible every day.
You read the Bible every day? So
every
you're Christian?
day. Yeah, I'm Christian.
That's
I'm not
awesome,
Muslim.
man.
Landlord kicked me out.
How long ago?
About 3 weeks ago now.
So you've been on the streets for the past 3 weeks?
Yep.
Where have you been staying, man?
Just everywhere and anywhere, mate.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. You seem
everywhere.
quite cold, bro.
Yeah, well, I got some heat somewhere.
Why did the landlord kick you out?
'Cause I play the music too loud.
Play the music too loud?
Yeah.
That's shitty, huh?
It's a pain in the butt.
I love all music.
You love all music? Country music?
Yes.
How about reggae?
Yes.
Really? I love reggae, man. How about
Blues and jazz?
yeah? How about gangster rap? For real? Oh yes, you're my new favorite friend, bro. On my last semester, I got so involved into drugs. I had to
I had to go into rehab.
Yep.
And after rehab, my family kind of sat me down and they're just like, you should do what you love doing, and that's cutting hair. Because I used to always cut hair for my friends and my homies.
Yep.
And basically, man, like that was 3 years ago, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should do it. So that's why I started cutting hair. But I love it so much. It's like my new way of getting high, man. Like, you know, it's my new drug. So that's why I'll do it 6 days a week, and on my 7th day, I'm like, man, I might as well do it on the streets. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, word up. Cocaine was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. The reason was because it sped my way to recovery. I was on that all the time. I was going $300–400 a day almost, man. So it was really, really hurting my family. The more it was hurting them, the more it hurt me that I was disappointing them, which led to me doing more drugs. It was, I guess, the only way to mask the hatred that I had about myself, the lack of confidence that I had about myself, the disappointment that I felt within myself. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
Why do you drink all day, all night? Are you trying to mask something, or are you just enjoying it? What is it?
I love the thing, man. I don't know why, man.
Have you been doing it
I
all
love
night?
the thing, man. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I love drinking alcohol, mate. Loneliness. Loneliness comes my way.
It does come your way.
Yeah, loneliness comes my way. And forgiveness isn't an outcome. Isn't an outcome. Basically, no one to love me and hug me and love me tight. I get my way. I get a bottle of wine, I get a bottle of whiskey, I get a bottle of vodka. It comes my way. I get $5 in my hand, I get $10 in my hand, I get $20 in my hand. It doesn't affect me.
So then, can I ask you something, man?
Yeah, brother.
You're saying loneliness comes your way. Do you like being lonely?
No, I don't like being lonely.
So then, if you don't mind me asking this as well,
Yeah.
if you can change being lonely,
Yeah.
okay, and be with someone that you want to be with,
Yeah.
and then have to give this up, would you do that?
Oh, fucking if I would, my friend. Fucking if I would. change
You would?
my life, yeah.
All right. So do you think that
Fucking
this is
life,
basically, you say you love it, but deep down you're just doing it so you don't feel lonely?
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing that, so I don't feel lonely.
Fuck, man. Sorry, bro. I try having these positive like outlooks and everything the way you are, but what inspires you to have these positive outlooks?
Why inspired me? Because my mom, when
Yeah.
I was a kid, when I was 4 years old, my
Yeah.
mom told me one day you're gonna grow up, you're gonna have a positive and negatives. It's after you to choose which one. I chose positive.
Yeah, sick, bro. I
That's
love that.
me. That's
I
me.
love that. I love that.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's what I chose.
I think we should all be like that, huh?
Yeah, because when you choose a positive, you have to be smart in the brain and the heart, you know, and love everyone, you know, love everyone, you know. Because morning, you can have morning today, tomorrow you can't have it again. But when your love is gone, you be in the cemetery. You be in the cemetery, you kiss the life goodbye. Kiss the whole world goodbye, you know. You kiss the whole world goodbye.
True, man. Can I ask you something, Steven? This may be personal. Why don't you like looking at yourself in the mirror? You don't have to answer that if you don't like.
I'm gonna answer it.
Okay. This is just so I can understand you.
Vanity. I don't want to be vain.
You don't want to be vain. But appreciating something and then indulging in it are two different things, correct?
Correct.
So then if you can appreciate your new haircut, is that still considered vain?
No.
So would you maybe by chance look at yourself after the haircut with me?
Yes,
Thanks for giving me that opportunity, man.
but only a blink.
Whatever you like.
I like it. Yeah. Thank you, Nas.
You're welcome, bro.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. I'm happy you like it.
For sure, no
We're
doubt.
I hope you get better whatever you do.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt.
Seriously, man. See you around. Show some love next time you come by.
For sure, homeboy, for sure.
A haircut can do so much for someone, man. And that's why I name what I do clean cut, clean start, man. I'm hoping with a clean cut, it's as simple as this. You'll just have a clean start to life, you know? So that's basically a little bit of a connection to why I do it on the streets and what led me to sober up. every Sunday, and it's been happening for about 2 years now, is Sunday night devotionals. It is a Baha'i-inspired thing that is an initiative and an effort to unify the community under the basis of spirituality. Now, spirituality is very subjective and it differs amongst person to person. In this house, we host it with the idea that it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, what religion you're consigned to, what beliefs or philosophies you may have. You just come into this house and there's only one rule, and that is respect one another. It's not like we stand up and tell each other what we think is spiritual. What we do is share an insight or read a philosophy, a belief, a story, or whatever about what we as an individual feel is spiritual. So it can be like a song lyric from a Tupac song to a verse from the Bible. When one asked, "What is it to be a Baha'i?" Abdu'l-Baha replied, "To be a Baha'i simply means to love all the world, to love humanity, and to try to serve it, to work for universal peace and universal brotherhood. A man may call himself a Baha'i for 50 years, and if he does not live the life, he is not a Baha'i." So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you can call yourself a Baha'i, you can be a man of religion, but what Abdu'l-Baha, in my opinion, is trying to say is, it's more about action. So being a man of action, doing something for humanity, serving people, doing whatever you got to do to be a help for someone, because through doing that, you are essentially worshiping God.